For those who are troubled, for those for whom family is everything, for those who seek guidance on family matters, and for those for whom family matters. Here in Atmadarshan, we bring to you Atmadarshan's YouTube FM, Family Matters.
As families, we must reach out in service to the most vulnerable in the society. It's necessary to rediscover the plan drawn by God for the family, to reaffirm its greatness and irreplaceability at the service of life and society, said Pope Francis. I would take this opportunity to reflect with you on the role of a father, mother, and children from a spiritual perspective so that we can help each of us to understand our very own roles in our families. Let me begin with a small little story. A famous personality had heard a story of a family with a mother, father, many children, and a grandfather. The grandfather was suffering from a Parkinson's disease. He would drop food on the dining table and would smear it all over his face when he ate. His son considered it very disgusting. Hence, one day, he brought a small table and set it off to the side of the family. One day, the father came home from work and found one of his sons playing with a piece of wood. "What are you making?" the father asked his son. "A table," the son replied. "Why?" the father asked. "It's for you, Dad. When you get old like Grandpa, I'm going to give you this table." Ever since that day, the grandpa was given a prominent seat at the dining table and all the help he needed in eating by his son and his daughter-in-law. This story has done so much good for me throughout my life. It was none other than by Pope Francis. A society or community that does not value, respect, and care for its members doesn't have a future because it has no memory. It's lost its memory, Pope Francis added. Father and mother, I love you. That's the definition of a beautiful child, which could be the synopsis for the word family. The Holy Trinity is like a family, and God's Son lived a wonderful life in the family. Jesus' earthly life showcases the perpetual importance of a family. As we are entering into the celebration of the unique birth of Jesus Christ, God and man makes this wonderful season both wonderful and glorious. The celebration of His birth into the family make this time a season of joy and a time of thankfulness, a time to reflect, a time to convert, a time to focus not only as an individual but as well as a family. Of all the families in human history, the family of Jesus stands above all the others. This family is outstanding for its holiness, genuineness, understanding, and acceptance of one another. Being a father is a sacred vocation. It's a dignified calling. It demands courage. It also demands commitment. In addition, at the same time, the fathers have a tremendous power in the homes. They have the power of witnessing and the power of modeling. Being mother is also a very special vocation. It is one of the most challenging, most demanding, and most sacred tasks. A mother's love, compassion, and spirituality are at the heart of every family. All families are called to work with what has been given to them, the challenges and the joys. St. Joseph was called to accept the fact that his wife was pregnant. Mary was called to accept her role as a mother of God. Jesus showed humanity the importance of families by being born into a family. It was for no reason the Second Vatican Council called the family the first and the vital cell of the society. When I look back at my life, my family has been of a great support. My wife has always been in support to me in all the various areas that I'm involved. Without any ask, she would be there to reach out and help every person and sometimes help the needy even without their knowledge. The same values I can see percolating down as I see my daughters would ask me if I can reach out and help someone in need. If, as an individual, I am able to reach out to others, is only because the great support I have from my family. Whether as part of the youth animation in the parish, there was push and support from my family. As part of reaching out to the poorest of the poor, I see the zeal of my family to support in making things happen. We are called to be in the world, not of the world. If we hold up the Holy Family as the example of our families, not only will we learn to live holy lives, but we will begin to change the culture we live in. Our own family then can become the sanctuary we seek in the rush and the bustle of our daily lives. In studying the lessons of the Holy Family, we come to know the virtues that strengthen us as individuals, family members, and citizens of the world, including the virtues of loyalty, obedience, faithfulness, and unconditional love. Pray for your family daily, that you, as a family, that are totally devoted to God and His call, so that we can faithfully follow God's given vocations. I would urge each one of you to put your hands over your head. Pray this prayer. Numbers 6:24-26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make His face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up His countenance upon you and give you peace. May the heart of Jesus live in the hearts of all. Amen.